Ishan's a pretty easygoing guy in general, but he does have strong feelings about certain things, like sharing his favorite dessert, or sharing any dessert for that matter. We also know that he feels strongly about formatting and presentation of work, don't we? Lucky for the Food to Go team, there's a quick fix to make sure Excel files that reach Ishan look good at all times. Format Painter is a quick tool we can use to copy only the formatting of one cell to another. We often do this so that our worksheet looks neater and uniform. Look at the dates in column D of this worksheet. They're all formatted differently. The worksheet looks messy and it's difficult for us to read and compare dates. It would take us a while to check whose birthday is coming up next. Let's use Format Painter to replicate the formatting of cell D2 in the other cells in column D. To do this, click on D2 and then click on the Format Painter icon. You'll see a paintbrush icon beside your cursor, which means that the format of cell D2 has been copied and can now be applied to another cell. Let's click on cell D3. D3 is now in the same format as D2 in terms of style, color, alignment, and so on, while the value remains unchanged. You will notice though that your cursor is no longer a paintbrush, which means that Format Painter is not active anymore. There are two things we can do to save us the hassle of applying formatting cell by cell by clicking on Format Painter again and again. After selecting the cell format you want to copy and clicking Format Painter, you can paint multiple cells that are next to each other by highlighting them and then letting go. Let's try this once more by replicating the format of cell C1 to the other column headings. Now the second trick is that we can also copy the formatting of a cell into non-adjacent cells by keeping Format Painter active. Let's say we want to split the Food to Go employees into two teams for an after-work game. Odd-numbered employee IDs will be in Team 1. Let's find out who's on Team 1 by highlighting their employee ID numbers and first names. First, let's change the format of cells A2 to C2 by changing the cell fill color and making the text bold. Now this time, double-click on the Format Painter icon. This will keep it active and not for single use only. We can now click on each of the odd employee numbers and then find out the Team 1 names quickly without Format Painter running out. When you're done, click on the Format Painter icon, or you can press Escape to switch Format Painter off. Now, what if we want to clear our cells? The Clear shortcut is this icon here with an eraser next to it. When it comes to clearing cells, we have a few options. We can choose to clear the format, content, or comments from cells, or we can choose to clear cells completely. Let's try using the Clear Format feature. Click on cell C1 and then select Clear Format. So this has just removed the formatting applied to C1, but the contents of C1 remain the same. The format of the cell has reverted to Excel's default cell format. Now let's clear only the content from cell D1. Here we go. Now this has removed the content in the cell, but if we type into it again, we will see that our formatting has been retained. Okay, and lastly, if we want to delete everything from a cell, including formatting, we should select Clear All. We can apply the clear function to multiple cells at the same time to save time. The Food to Go team really can't believe just how easy and useful the Format Painter tool is. Where was it hiding all this time?